Hey guys, it's me, Mrs. Richter. I'm so bummed we didn't get to have our Zoom meeting today. I was really looking forward to seeing everybody and seeing your happy faces. But hopefully we'll get to do that later this week. But I wanted to make sure that I'm still connecting with you guys and doing weird stuff with my hands as always. Still helping you guys do some learning at home. So since we're talking about G this week, we are going to do some cooking and we are going to make gravy. I know that sounds kind of weird because like gravy is just kind of weird thing to make, but it's really the only thing I could think of that starts with G. So I want you guys to think for just a minute while I'm getting everything situated here of some other foods maybe that start with G. In the meantime, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to show you what you'll need to make gravy. If you do decide to make your own gravy, you'll need a couple tablespoons of butter. Oh gosh, this part's making me nervous. Some milk, that's about 3 cups of milk. A 1/3 cup of flour. Some salt and pepper, because you gotta have some seasonings. And then whatever you want to put in your gravy. My family really likes mushroom and leek gravy. They're weird. Some people like sausage. You can put sausage in your gravy. My mom likes to put onions and peppers in hers. Whatever you want. So we're gonna do mushrooms. I didn't go to the store, obviously, to find leeks. So first, we're gonna turn on our burner to, let's say, like medium high, between a 4 and a 6. P.S. Don't do this without your parents, okay? Don't be crazy. This is just for you guys to watch and learn, but don't do this at home without parents, and don't run out and make your parents make gravy. You can do that another day. This is just for fun. So our burner is on. I am going to dump our butter in here. I'm going to do like half of the butter. So like 1 tablespoon. And we're gonna let that melt. Melty melt, melt. Okay, so our butter is melted. Now we're going to add in our mushrooms. Get all those guys in there. And then we're gonna stir those to make sure that they all get a little touch of butter on them, and that will help them cook. Now you guys see how many mushrooms are in here? It's a lot of mushrooms, right? Just wait, when we're done cooking these, it's gonna be like half that much. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, so our mushrooms are cooking. Mushrooms get really watery when you cook them, so I like to not add salt and pepper until the very end, because otherwise the mushrooms get even more watery and they get kind of like a rubbery texture and they're kind of gross. So here's what they look like now. Yummy. And there's quite a bit of mushroom juice in there. Gross. Mushroom juice? That does not sound good. So, we kind of want to save that because it's going to make the gravy taste really good, but we don't want to do, it's going to be hard to mix with all of this. So, I'm going to take some of them out. Well, I'm getting a plate. I want you guys to tell me some letter G words that you came up with this week. Those are very good G words. I'm very impressed, guys. Tell me what else you've been doing this week. I'm going to do this right over here so you guys don't have to watch. I saw Vera this week when I dropped off her plant. She was at home. Good job, Vera. I saw Makara when I dropped off her plant. Who else did I see? Kellen. I saw Tessa. I think I saw some other friends peeking out the window. It was really fun to see people. I'm getting lonely, guys. Today, since it's April Fool's Day, we went and ding-dong ditched all of my aunts that live in Lawrence and Mary Kay. We went and ding-dong ditched my Aunt Mary Kay. That was fun. And we left them a little present on their door. But we stayed away. It was good. We stayed away from everyone. It worked out. Okay, so back to our gravy. Oh gosh, I'm making a mess. So I'm going to keep our stove on, still medium high. Let me get my other stirrer. Hold, please. Okay, so Mrs. Richter will not be the next Food Network star. Also, I don't know anything about editing, so we're just going with it. So now we're going to put in our other little tablespoon of butter. And this is what I'm going to use to stir. This is the most amazing gravy whisk. I don't make gravy that much, but when I do, people think I'm fancy, so. And you know, I'm always down to pretend I'm fancy, so sometimes when people come over for brunch, gravy it is. Okay, so our butter is melted. This is the fun part. We're gonna take some of the flour and just sprinkle it in here. And then you take this little special gravy tool and you just mix that around. And it all kind of turns into a little ball, a ball of gravy or of mushroom juice and butter and flour. So it's kind of like dough. Then we're gonna carefully pour in some milk. Just a little bit. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells really good. We're gonna whisk, 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 stir, stir, stir. You gotta keep doing it. Just a sec. So then it's gonna start looking kind of like this. See how it's a little thicker? Then we're gonna add a little bit more milk.
You're not even using the screen.
Guys, I'm so happy Scarlett's around to tell me everything I do wrong all day long. I would have no idea if it wasn't for her. I'd just go on thinking I was doing everything right all day long.
I didn't know she had the camera.
I do. You want to wave and smile? Okay. I'll change that in a second, Scarlett, okay? I gotta keep whisking or else our gravy will burn. You gotta keep whisking, keep whisking, keep whisking. And it's gonna get a little thicker. A little more milk. That's a really good way to catch the house on fire. Don't do that, guys.
Am I running your channel?
No, my channel's good, but it would be helpful if you would not do that. Okay, so our gravy is getting thick and it's starting to actually look like gravy. I was whisking for probably about 5 minutes and it's starting to boil. So once it starts bubbling and boiling, then you're gonna take it off of the burner. Keep stirring as often as you can, otherwise it just gets weird. Then we're gonna put our mushrooms back in. Jump back in the pool, guys. That's what Rachel Ray always used to say back when I used to watch Rachel Ray's show. I don't get to watch cooking shows anymore. And then we just keep stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring. Stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it. Then it's time to eat your gravy. I'm gonna put this on biscuits for Scarlett's dinner. Just gonna take my little ladle here and right over the top of it. Great, I forgot to put in the salt and pepper. I'm gonna be in trouble, so I'll just put that in, stir it around. Don't tell Scarlett, she'll yell at me. Okay. And then you can eat.